New narrative for the blow off top just dropped, guys. This is what we were waiting for all this time. I told you there's going to be some type of Wait SWAN event that appears out of nowhere, and which it would be extremely bullish for retail to attach. Why is Bitcoin? Why are stocks skyrocketing to the highest pace, guys? It's because, breaking from Bitcoin Magazine, China announces multiple rate cuts just after the Federal Reserve cut rates. We know what happens next, guys. It's only up from here. More stimulus incoming. Chinese investment banks or firms can now borrow from central banks to buy stocks, guys, right? So we got American to play, now China as well. Who's next? They all have to jump in, guys, right? This is 100% the narrative for this moment right here, guys. Right, that's this moment. Imagine what this moment what type of catalyst that moment would require, guys. Right, that's literally like $266 trillion being printed. But China plans to inject at least 500 billion yuan, which is about $71 billion USD of liquidity directly into the stock market. Now, what do we know about the stock market, guys? Well, when the stock market rises, what happens to risk on assets such as Bitcoin? It's correlated to each other, guys, right? It goes higher. The ROI is much higher with Bitcoin than stocks. I mean, not stocks, but altcoins follow, guys, right? And it's much higher. Now, though there may be, they're all liquidity bonded together, there may be some type of delay between different assets, guys. But again, if they're going to inject that much free money, by the way, you know what happens? Exactly. Pump only season has arrived. Don't worry, guys. China has started injecting liquidity ahead of the United States, and you know what that means. All crypto will go to the sun. Screw the moon, guys. We're not going to the moon. Exactly, we're going beyond and above and beyond. So check this out. Global liquidity all-time high. Bullish for Bitcoin. Dollar edging 100 to the downside. Bullish for Bitcoin. SPY all-time high. Bullish for Bitcoin. All these charts are bullish for Bitcoin. The dollar is about to dump. Right, is about to break key supports, guys. Right, money's flooding out. Global liquidity is going higher. Dollar going down. S&P is about to skyrocket higher, and Bitcoin is going to follow, guys. Which means altcoins are next in line. Global money supply. What do we have here? The same things literally repeating, guys, from the past. But look at the cycle, okay? It took years to complete, right? Is this one going to take years to complete as well? Exactly, right? So we have a long ways to go, guys, but again, up only mode is imminent, it seems as. Well, what do we think, guys? The everything code from Raoul Pal is in full play, and this is around the third innings. Remember, market lag global liquidity by 10 weeks. Okay, so there's a 10-week lag period, it seems as. New China stimulus doesn't even appear on the chart yet, so this is prior to today's announcement, right? Wow. So this line is even higher, guys, right? And this other line is Bitcoin, okay? Which means, look how they're tightly correlated to each other, guys, right? Projection for global liquidity, as you guys can see, by November, extremely higher, guys, right? Which would mean for Bitcoin, what is that? Look at that. Basically 6 figures, guys. Right? This year. We go back to the past, guys. China balance sheet assets, and it's correlated to Bitcoin, guys. Right? It seems like everything's correlated to each other because that's how it moves. Now, here's a long-term chart of global liquidity versus Bitcoin, as many of you were asking for it. Right, so black is the black line is global liquidity, and Bitcoin is this other line, guys, and basically it's all correlated, right? It like catches up to each other, guys. So when global liquidity goes higher, Bitcoin will go higher as well, right? The formula is quite clear, guys. When they start printing an S-ton, we just skyrocket, right? So this is basically the new narrative, guys, a new update to how we're going to pump extremely hard. And I'm telling you, I've been waiting for this moment for 7 years, guys, right? Literally 7 years. What am I doing? I mean, whatever it takes to become rich, to become financially free. Exactly. From plan B, Bitcoin, $3 to 63K, a 20,000x, United States M2 money supply went from $10 trillion from that time to $21 trillion, a double up. Okay, basically a 2x. This whole period, guys, they just printed a double, right? A 2x. They just printed 11 trillion, guys. This whole time Bitcoin went from $3 to 63K. Now imagine one day when they print $30 trillion, what's going to happen to Bitcoin's price? Yes, it's a bigger market cap right now, guys, but we're talking about 30 trillion. Think about that, guys, right? It's absolutely ridiculous at that point, which means one thing: out of every asset out there, crypto is the winner, right? Crypto is the newest horse in town, guys. It's basically the smallest horse, but it's the fastest one, right? The youngest one, right? Now, when we talk about cryptos specifically, Bitcoin is the oldest one, right? Ethereum is under, and then XRP, guys, right? So, I don't know about anybody else, but it seems like we're on the right trajectory. Just a scenario from Plan B. October, classic pump month, Bitcoin 70K. November, Trump wins election. And perhaps the war on crypto stops at that time as well. I think it will, because I think Trump did say day one, Gary Gensler's gone. Which would mean that's it, Bitcoin 100K. December, massive ETF inflow, Bitcoin 150K. January, crypto people, companies return to the United States, Bitcoin 200K. Right? What's going on? Is this even possible, guys? Wow, he has some insane an insane scenario leading up to 2027. Right? Talking about millions of dollars for Bitcoin, guys. I guess it could be possible depending on how the world is at that point in time. Has the world adopted blockchain technology at that time? Probably, because that's after the collapse. Justin, SEC commissioner, says they're allowing regulated financial institutions to bypass SEC rule, which will allow them to custody Bitcoin and crypto. Don't you guys see? It's already beginning, right? The banks are starting to come into play. 42 Congress members wrote to the SEC chair, Gary Gensler, urging him to allow banks to custody Bitcoin. Oh, wait, look at that. And it's already begun. World's largest custodian bank, BNY Mellon, is close to rolling out custody services for spot Bitcoin ETF funds. Right? So these people are coming to play one by one, guys. It's like a lineup, a domino. As soon as one falls, the rest falls even quicker, guys. Right? Fall even quicker. In 2024, new crypto banks are likely to expand their roles as custodians of cryptocurrencies, leveraging their expertise in asset safeguarding while adapting to digital asset custody demands of their clients. Right? Bitcoin ETFs, this evolution signifies a departure from this traditional investment strategies, merging time-honored financial wisdom with the innovative potential of cryptocurrencies. That's it, guys. Soon enough, bank money will be entering. Right? It's about to enter through due to global liquidity going higher. Everyone's going to turn bullish, guys. When everyone one day does, literally the whole world, that's probably right before the collapse. We're not there yet at all. Look at all the FUD that's even happening within the crypto sphere. Retail isn't even here. What? German parliament member said she will be passing some Bitcoin for beginner books in parliament. Right? Everyone wants in, guys. Donald Trump Jr. says, huge thanks to the incredible crypto community for welcoming our family into this exciting space. What was once new to us has now become a passion. Right? Bitwise chief investment officer says the most powerful people in finance are allocating to crypto. Exactly, right? What did he say? Look at this, guys. The most powerful people in finance, talking about banksters, talking about financial institutions, talking about the people who are in the know, and talking about the people who are wealthy, more than wealthy, because they print money. It's unlimited money. People like these are investing into cryptocurrencies. So if they're invested and they have bags of it, obviously, wouldn't you think, guys? Just think for a a literal second. If they have bags, wouldn't you think they wanted to pump to make more money? Which means what? They will pump their own bags, guys. It's that simple. And guess what? We're basically in the same boat as them, right? We're in the same boat as them, guys, right? That's insane that we are. Because they don't like us to be in that same boat, in that same position. Don't you see? unless you're initiated. A whale bought 1,343 Bitcoin worth $85.4 million on Binance. Whales are accumulating Bitcoin aggressively before Pumptober, guys. Look at that. These people are buying like never before. Why? BlackRock and Fidelity spot Bitcoin ETFs did a combined $900 million in trading volume today. They all want in because Pumptober is literally only 6 days away, or about. CZ is coming out in 5 days. Stocks are making new all-time highs. And the next opportunity is right around the corner. Don't mess this up. According to history, guys, the Bitcoin bull market will start in the next 5 to 10 days, which means October if it officially begins, guys. That's really odd. David Schwartz confirmed it a long time ago. Wake me up when September ends. Grain Day. Grain days are incoming in the month of October. And it's already about to pump. Bitcoin 69K incoming, I believe, very soon now. This is a financial advice, but it seems like this final wave, not the final, before the final wave is imminent, guys, right? That mini blow off top narrative just dropped due to China. So simple, so easy. We knew it. The reason why he says this is because when the halving takes place, 10% in from it, look what Bitcoin does, guys. 10% in, right? Bitcoin just skyrockets. Right here, guys. Right? And it's about that point in time. To the next halving, 10% to the next halving, guys, right? And we're right there. This is a financial advice. I'm super excited to see what's upcoming. But let's go! And there we go. Anyways, that's all. See you.